Welcome to the Energy Healing Podcast, a podcast dedicated to you in search of unconventional methods of meditation and energy healings. A sacred space where knowledge flows freely and your questions find their voice. I am Sonia, your host, and it is both an honor and a privilege to guide you on this transformative journey. Thank you for joining us on this profound exploration. Dear family of light, welcome. This is Sonia. Today I want to touch a very delicate subject for many of us, and it's going to be the last recording, probably the last recording for this year 2025. And at this time, I want to do this as a tribute to the eternal expansion of love, a tribute to the presence of God within us. And it is a tribute particularly for my mother, my beloved mother, that she left us a few days ago. It is a difficult subject for me, a difficult subject for many of us. When we lose a person that we love dearly, when you lose somebody that has been part of your life since the moment you were born and even before, it feels as though a piece of you is being torn away. A part of your body, a part of your heart, your very soul is not there any longer. Loss awakens us to the fragility of this earthly life. It makes you understand that life is just a moment. And it reveals who we truly are. Beings of spirit. Beings of spirit that are simply experiencing a temporary journey through this physical plane. Everything we have experienced together. Everything we have lived, the joys, the achievements, the pains, the sorrows, the challenges, difficult times, joyful times, seems to fade in comparison. In the end, what truly matters are the people we love. They are what give meanings to our lives. We evolve in our smallness, even in our smallness. We evolve into the truth of our own spirituality. Living in this 3D dimension, this 3D reality is not easy. And when we believe we know so much, and then we think we have achieved so much knowledge and power and understanding, moments like this remind us that we truly know very little. And it reminds us of our fragility, how fragile this body is. It is a strong one, but it's very fragile, very delicate. It is the love and support of those around us that help us understand how much or how little we have touched the world. Yet, if we have the blessing of perceiving even a glimpse of the higher planes of consciousness, it changes everything. When you have a glimpse of this higher consciousness, then losing someone we cherish opens a doorway. It allows us to appreciate the greatness, the beauty, and the vastness of who we really are and what we are here to do on earth. And at the same time, we must be grateful. Grateful because the person we lost chose us, chose to bring us here to earth, to experience this adventure, this joyful and complicated life on earth. They chose us the same way we chose them. It is an immense and magnificent choice done both ways. They made sacrifices so we could come, so we could have the opportunity to express our life, to experience it, to grow into the extraordinary being of love and light that we are. Every experience we live, every choice we make touches not only us, but it touches also the ones who choose us, our families, our friends, and humanity itself. It is a choice done with love, with unconditional love. When we become absorbed in our differences and difficulties, and don't get me wrong, I know it's not easy, we forget the tremendous power of incarnation on earth, the tremendous power of the love that is involved in coming into this plane, the tremendous power of entering this plane of consciousness to express, to learn, to understand, to learn and gain knowledge, and to share our lives with so many. Because it's not only your family, your friends, the closest one in your life. We share our experiences with the vast field of consciousness on earth, in the cosmos, and in the higher realms of light. And even when the pain and heartbreak of losing someone feels unbearable, it's time to remember that the magnitude of the gift of life is really a gift. We must remember how every moment, every expression of love, joy, sadness, and growth continues to ripple. Like a pebble dropped into still water. The waves of our lives, our energy, our love, and our vibration keeps expanding. It expands infinitely. And this vibration, these waves of energy, they do not touch only the ones we have loved or we love, not only those on earth, but they touch the cosmos itself. And this vibration do not stop. Not even when we leave the physical plane, not when our loved ones are not here any longer. Their physical body is not present. Love continues expanding, unfolding, illuminating. So if you take time, you maybe see this unfolding of love and light. It is time to be mindful of our thoughts, of our feelings, and our words. It is time to remember the power of our lives and the sacred power of the lives of those we love dearly, who have made sacrifices to be here to let us expand the light, to love, and to gain higher consciousness. It is time to understand that was done together. It was not done by one person. It was not only you that chose to come here. They chose you to be here, to help you, to grow and to expand your love, your knowledge, and your light. Every expression of love, every moment of sorrow, every challenge, every joy continues to expand through the universe, contributing to the awakening of the all. And as we do this, the consciousness of the cosmos expands with us. But also the consciousness of others contribute to our expansion. It is the expansion of the all. Let this be a message of love and hope. Really, I want this to be a message of hope. And as we enter a new year, and a new era in the energetic field of Earth's transformation, we have to remember that we are, each one of us is an essential part of the cosmic dance and of the great evolution that is taking place. It is only with the participation, the presence, and the consciousness of each one of us that this new incoming era will be possible. It is a message of love. It is a message of hope. It is a message of unconditional love. Remember, together we will succeed, and together we will be victorious. We will be victorious in the love, the joy, and the unity of being one. And when you ask how I can perceive the presence of God, remember, the presence of God is expressed in the movement and the rest. With every breath we take, we create an expansion. And then we return, we move and pause. We rise and we settle. A movement and a rest. Every heartbeat, every breath, it is part of the God presence within. And it is in this eternal rhythm that we carry the presence of God within us, through us, and into the world. So, my dear friend, it is time to remember that we have the power of God within us, the movement and the rest, the eternal expansion of love, if you so desire, the expansion of love. Remember, we are an essential part of the cosmic dance and evolution. It is only with the participation of each of us that this will happen. Together we will succeed. Together we will be victorious. Until next time, be well, be joyful, love one another. This is Sonia. Bye.